Hey everyone, my name is Titanic, and welcome back to another episode on the Titancraft Season 5 server. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing great. It's going to be a late night episode and a rushed episode. It's kind of a sticky situation. I've been actually spending the last hour trying to optimize OBS after the last episode when I had the return of the encoding overload. I have not had that glitch with OBS in over a year. I played around with settings for an hour doing some little tests. I am reverting my computer. I'm reverting a setting on my computer that tries to make things less blurry on the monitor when I'm using things that aren't 4K compatible. Well, I turned that setting on the other day to try to make things less blurry on those things, and I noticed it was after that the next videos I recorded after that is when the encoding overload returned. So I'm going to just kind of mess around. I upped OBS's priority, and within OBS I have not done it in Task Manager yet. But besides that, I've gone back to some old settings. I've bumped up a few other things I believe in OBS, and I have Task Manager open as well as OBS today in the background watching. And if anything there starts to act fishy, I will let myself be aware of that, and we can try to do something about it. So yeah. So today we are going to get back to doing stuff here in the new base. So I would like to raise the ceiling, if you haven't noticed already, that's what I'm going to be doing. And then kind of start looking at what we could add in this room to make it this is the center point of the house. And I want to figure out what do we want to make this hub themed around? Like, we need something fancy smancy, I feel like, because this is our final base, so we need to have lots of ideas for what we could possibly do here as we, again, final base, and our final base on YouTube in general, not just season 5, but the final base I'm making in any of my series. So let's take advantage of it. Why not? Oh, what am I hitting? Oh. Going. So I don't really know what to talk about today, except I guess one thing I can start by talking about is the fact that because I'm recording this the day of it going out, I'm gonna try to rush and edit and get it uploaded before midnight in the U.S. in any of the U.S. time zones. I guess part of the exciting news is that Battlefield 5 has formally been released. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. And that's actually really cool. And it's going to be based off World War II, which, if you do not know, I love history. I adore it. Studying it is something I really, really enjoy. And World War II absolutely fascinates me. Like, it has. I've always, ever since I really looked in depth, like, I had heard about the World Wars in elementary, and I'm like, I don't care. I'm not a war kid. I really don't give a crap. But as I've grown older, I've always just been, I don't know, something about World War II just catches my attention. I love reading about it, learning about it, trying to find little known facts. In fact, even in 7th grade, I read one of Winston Churchill's biographies he wrote on the war, on the last 14 months of the war, called Triumph and Tragedy. It's actually a really good read. But anyways, back to Battlefield 5. I don't know. I was really excuse me, excited when I heard that. Well, at first I heard Battlefield 5, I'm like, oh no, it's gonna be based on like some futuristic game because it's not titled Battlefield 2 or something like that. Even though I'm actually not sure if there is a Battlefield 2. Battlefield 1's the first Battlefield I've played myself, but I've heard a lot about the other ones from Login. But anyways, I kind of was really frustrated, but then I got home and I actually read into it, and I'm like, holy crap, it's based on World War II, that's awesome. And then I watched the trailer, and I'm like, maybe not so awesome? I don't know. Like, I'm unsure at the moment, because part of the trailer looks like the girl in the trailer has, like, some sort of bionic hand, and if that's the case, that really, really disappoints me. I am not a huge fan of futuristic war games. That's not my thing. Like, yes, I have like futuristic weapons in like sandbox games I play. Or I guess you could even take shots at Ark, but I don't know. I am not a fan of that in the war games though. And if that's the approach that Battlefield 5 wants to take, I might say, oh, I might have to mute my mic when I start coughing. I'm really sorry about this. I was reaching for my mic mute switch that last coughing bit, but I couldn't find it. My allergies are terrible at the moment. I have been like dying for the last like 10 days. Actually, like last 3 weeks, more or less. I don't know. Basically, since the beginning of May, I've had a cough, and it's been really annoying. My allergies have been terrible, and I love summer, but I hate the fact that the allergies are back out, and this change in seasons makes it very, very bad. And I've basically just been a wreck for 10 days, and I've not enjoyed it. I really just want this cough to go away. Like, even at lunch today, I had to go trying to not choke. Or, you know, like, spit out my food while I'm coughing. But I hope you guys are enjoying Titancraft at the moment. I'm trying to... My goal is to get the episodes back out on a very regular basis in the very near future. It's just, I'm going to have a lot of homework in the very near future. In fact, after I get this video recorded, and while it's editing and uploading, I'm going to be just working away, banging out a lot of different homework, because I'm going to be gone for a 3-day weekend. So, you know, I'm going to be super busy all weekend. So I need to kind of figure out what do I need to do when. Because it's going to be one heck of a busy weekend for me. Oh, boy. My Minecraft audio is kind of goofed up. I'm sorry I'm wasting my time doing this, but you see what happened is... That's fine. Basically, not that long ago, I adjusted a whole bunch of PC settings for audio again, because my audio has just been, like, screwed up for quite a while now, due to something in a recent Windows update. I don't know what did it, but ever since that update, my audio hasn't quite sounded the best. And I'm just living with the repercussions of that. I need to empty some of this crap out. And I'm running out of fireworks too. That doesn't help anything. Let's clean up my inventory a little more just to try to pick up some of this cobblestone. We do not have enough cobblestone. I cannot stress that enough. Cobblestone is such a valuable resource. And we're going to be building a castle in the not so distant future now too. And I might need cobblestone for scaffolding when I start working on making my mega storage room whenever that goes under construction, which, I don't know. I want to start that right away in summer vacation, I think. Well, actually, here's kind of my plan. By the end of this week, I would like to try to figure out a way to finish this room. I want to figure out what I want to go for with the design in it. And then I would like to get this room done with first. I want this one done. And then I can start, as soon as we get to summer vacation, I can start focusing on all my various different projects on the server that need to be finished by July 22nd, because we are under 2 months of the season left now. So it's not like I have a whole lot of time to waste. It's kind of tragic, because I have a lot of stuff yet to do on this season. But at the same time, it's to that point where it's sad that the season's gonna end soon, but at the same time, I'm very much ready for it to end. I think I'm reaching that point where, as much as I love season 5, it's only a matter of time before it just becomes boring for me. The farther I get into a Minecraft world, the more often I burn out. And right now, my burnout cycles on Titancraft last a lot long. A lot longer. Oh my god, I apologize. I had to mute my mic for that one. And again, I would just skip recording, but I'm running out of time at this point to not record. And letting myself get out of recording because I have a cough just right now isn't a possibility, which is why I am recording right now when I probably should just be doing homework and letting my voice rest and trying to just fight my allergies the best I possibly can. But again, this is episode 204. We had to get to 250 in less than 2 months. We don't have time to waste anymore. This is serious business. We cannot miss many days, which is why I'll be announcing next week sometime next week I will announce the daily episodes are back. When that's gonna happen yet, not quite sure, haven't decided, but it's not far off now. Let's see. Continue building here. I'm just ignoring the grapple. I'll deal with the grapple in a second. Alright, grapple. Wanted to be noticed? I noticed you for a brief moment. Now back in irrelevant you go. Continue to dig out this room. I wanted it to be a pretty big room just because I think having lots of space will be nice for the main room. I'm still kind of trying to figure out what I want to go for in here. Like, I was kind of thinking of having like some sort of like centerpiece of this entire base in the middle here, but I'm not sure how big it should be and what it could exactly be. To have just like some sort of little centerpiece. Basically, I almost want it to be like almost like a little foresty room. I don't know. I have ideas, but I would need to get schematica out or go look at season 4 map to match up with some ideas I have on there to see how much space I would need to expand this upwards in certain areas to implement that idea. And I would love though if I do expand upward in just the specific areas if I could figure out how to make domes. That's one thing I've never successfully made in Minecraft is a dome. And I've always wanted to do that, but that's just one thing I guess I've never attempted because I just have never known how. I don't know. Maybe we could make that happen this season. Probably not, but oh my god, the amount of grapple. We finally breaking out of it? Nope. Go away, grapple. Nobody likes you. And there's just that one guy. I like gravel. To you, I say whatever. I don't. You're irrelevant to me right now. So yeah, let's talk about my week. Tomorrow, I get to go down to the elementary school for AP Human Geography. Now, we took the test last Friday, and now I get to go. I guess I should just say I'm so happy to have that test over, but I can't talk about it on here because non-disclosure agreements are a thing. But for now we have a few days after school left after the test, so we're doing mini projects in AP, and I get to go deal with 4th graders tomorrow and give them a presentation about the types of agriculture. Fun. Ugh, I'm dreading that, actually. Like, as somebody who is very socially awkward and a huge introvert, I don't appreciate the idea of going to deal with a bunch of kids, and I don't even have partners that I'm super comfortable with. Like, seriously, I never get partners that I'm, like, best friends with anymore, and it sucks. So I need good partners to feel supported. More or less, I just need people I can trust to get something done, instead of making me feel like I do everything. But that's besides the point. Right now, our goal is just to dig this hole up. We're doing a fantastic job at it, too. Alright. There we go. Now this room is looking a lot bigger, and I like it. But we still have to decide when we go back out and work on this area construction. I should check if it's night. Is it night? Yes, it is. Okay, anyways, I should try to figure out how I want to lay out my base. So, it's no secret I'm going to have the mega storage room, but my plan now is I'm probably going to put a nether portal somewhere over here. I'm going to give it its own little, like, cool nether portal hall. But my decision now is, do I wall this off and just make this a junction here? Or do I make that go forward to the storage room? Because I don't know what I'm going to do with this giant crossroad in here. forward will be the spot to like my little, I get my little mini final house thing that I'm gonna start designing pretty soon. And then I still have two other wings. And if this is gonna be such a focal point of my house, I almost would like the storage room to be a branch off of it, if you know what I'm saying. I'm not sure. It's kind of a decision I had to make pretty soon, actually, because it's gonna take a long time to dig the gigantic area that needed to make room for that storage room. And I still need to decide if the storage room is going to be manual or auto. I'm thinking, because of the fact that I'm still going to be doing a lot of stuff in Spawn Town, I'll probably make it auto just for the memes. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. There. We're expanding the central room. So we were digging it the other day, now we're expanding it. So I think in the next episode, though, we're going to try to find a way to decorate this room. We're going to maybe add like some sort of focal point here in the middle. Maybe something to do with a beacon, not sure. And then we need to figure out how we do the walls, and maybe if we add some decor in here. I'm not quite sure. We got to add something that's kind of fancy, though, because this is going to be a very fancy style house. In terms of, you kind of see, I'm going for blocks that I really like. I'm going to try to theme this around the original design, but very amped up. And the original design did not the original design actually had a mine shaft going off of this, which is another idea I've had, is to actually make this like the original in that sense and actually put a mine shaft in. I could do that. Thing is, I would have to kind of be cautious about where I run this compared to where I've run the storage room, because, you know, obvious issues with this is only maybe 30-40 blocks from this. And the storage room is humongous. And I mean huge. I just don't know what Y elevation it's going to be at versus the mine. But it's going to be a giant. I've showed you guys it on camera, I think, before, but yeah. We're going to end off the episode a little bit early today, just because I really don't have anything else for you today, and I don't really feel like sitting here and boring you, rambling, and all it's doing is it's wasting your time, and it's wasting my time, because I don't want to sit here and wait for this thing to render and load all night and upload. So the sooner I just stop recording, the sooner I can head back into the groove of getting homework done, so I can do more recording tomorrow, and also then get tonight's episode up on a decent time, because now we are on a tight schedule. As I said, under 2 months now, so it's like we have like 60 days for like 46 episodes roughly. So we don't have time to just fart around anymore. It's kind of sad, but I actually, like, I'm not gonna do daily episodes right away again, which also is gonna mean I'm gonna be even in a tighter position. But I wrote out all the episode numbers left the other day on a chart. I kind of figured out I kind of figured out the rough dates I want to upload episodes, and I think we are going to be alright. And I'm trying to purposely make it that we'll get way up to the final episode numbers quite early, so that way, if I do need to fall back at some point, I have that ability. Hopefully, though, by the next time I record, this cough will have gone away a little bit more. I don't know. I don't know what to do about this cough. Nothing seems to help it at all. Seriously, I have asthma. Even when I take my inhaler, though, that doesn't even help. It's just a random cough. Like, it goes away for a while, and then it just comes back, and I just cough, cough, cough. Oh, it's been kind of weird. Oh god, player noises. 2 also need to be adjusted. See, this is what happened the other day when my Minecraft audio got completely thrown off randomly. Alright, whatever. I'll see you guys next time, though. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Titanic, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Titecraft Season 5. Later, nerds. Peace.